Hey guys, and welcome to Building 101, Episode 16. Today we're going to be talking about additions to towns and cities and maybe that little area that you're building in where you need something to add. So let's get started. There are many things you can add to a town/city that can fill in that empty area that you just hate. This Building 101 episode could be two parts, so if you guys have anything that you want me to add in the next episode, if there is a part two, please put it in the comments below. And you'll know what I'm talking about, little things that we can add in just a second. So, right here. First up, we have a well. This can be a centerpiece or a build that goes off to the side. Here are some examples. So, wells are a great way to show realism in builds/areas because it is a source of water. People like to go to a source of water, whether it's a river, a lake, ocean, whatever. You know, everyone needs water. Times that 1,000. But you can also add more that to what greets the eye and beyond. So what I mean by the beyond part, well, first let me show you the well. If you guys know my channel, you know I like to use stone with wood. I like to use a bunch of different block types and add some variation to the build. So you can see right here it's not very symmetrical. Some people would leave it like this, so it'd be all symmetrical. I just forgot what I was. There we go. But I like to do weird stuff like that, even if there's a half slab on top of this one, maybe a stair on top of that. Weird stuff like that I like. And also in the well you can see I have that little pole here to look like a rope with a bucket on it, but of course we can't add a bucket. Now there is water right here, but I got rid of it temporarily just to show you what can go beyond on what you see. For example, you could jump down the well and you could go into a sewer, and then down in the sewer there could be some little secret passageways, or you can just have a secret passageway going down into the well and you're in a whole different room, not even a sewer. But even when you're down here in the well, you see I added some detail. I added some cracks in here. I should have added some mossy stone. I forgot to add that. You see I have some detail here as well, and I believe there is a torch back there to add some light when it's dark. So you'll see that. There you go, some light. Okay, but there's that. And right here we have a desert well. Desert wells are cool because there's already one that spawns in a desert. It's a rare spawn. It's called an oasis. And there's just a little well area where you'll see the water. And it's pretty cool. This one has the same thing down here. There you go, just same detail. You can add whatever you want. Same thing to add to this one. But a desert one, you can make the well look more amazing, or you can make it look gross and more for a poor area, which is what I did here. Because whoever's living in a desert probably isn't in the high class of society. So here it is. You also see that I used some acacia wood. I think it's a nice new look for sandstone now. We don't have to use oak wood, which was probably the only wood that can go with sandstone. So now we have this color. Looks really nice. So use it. You can use it in builds, not just a well. But there you go. So here we have simulating town shipping with crates and more. We have many different things here. So we have the pistons facing upwards to simulate some kind of crate, as well as the planks that you see around here and the chest. The wood logs alone simulate a barrel. The trapdoors could just be, you know, another type of crate, just different look than the planks and the pistons in this. And you can have the chest below it. And lastly, we have the barrel to its side with the tripwire hook, which makes it look like a beer barrel. In medieval times, you'll still see that. I mean, you see it in movies a lot. But yeah, there's that. Gives a nice look. You could put this to the side of a building and it'll give a good look. And even something as simple as adding a rock can add detail to your area. So if it's next to a building like the shipping is, you can add a rock too. Now I showed this in my Mega Taiga build series where I built that house. It's still not done. It's almost done. And there should be a video on it soon. But here's a little look at it. So in the Mega Taiga biome you see only moss stone. That's all. But you have cobblestone now, you have smooth stone, and you have the slabs here. You don't really want to add stairs because that looks too much man-made. so the slabs is half a cobblestone block. So it looks cool. And if you have a water source near your area, make use of it by adding a dock. Now we'll talk about this right now. But here's a little dock here. Again, if you know my channel, you know I like to do weird stuff like this. I think this looks okay. Now, of course, this is a more crappy looking dock. Crappy looking as in a poor area. And also the lake. Just for the sake of time, I didn't pretty this up as well, because it's only focusing on the dock. Times 7,000. But yeah, you can make this look amazing with stone and wood, and it'll look really cool. Now about this here. You see that I added a different wood block. This is dark oak wood. It makes it look more damp because it's in the water, and that's just a little tiny piece of detail that some people will notice, some might not. But if people do see it, they'll realize what it is, what it's supposed to be. And before the dark oak wood, if you were going to do this, it would probably be spruce wood. But now the dark oak wood looks a lot better, as you can see. Okay? Because if you use this, I guess it's the same. Here's the dark oak. Here's the spruce. But I like the dark oak a lot better. So, yeah, there's that. And lastly, and finally, some wall and fountain examples. This is a world that I built a long time ago, and there's a lot of stuff that I do not like about this world. One, the paths that I made, and this I built probably a year ago, this whole world. Just pointing this out so people don't rage at me. I hate those towers over there, those corner towers. I hate this as well, and the one over there. But I like the buildings around it, but I just hate what I did with the paths. I could have done that a lot better. But now I know how to make better paths. As you see, I talk about it in pretty much every Building 101 video, which is a thing you can add. And just look back at my Building 101 episode where I talk about paths completely. But now let's talk about a fountain. This fountain I can take no credit for whatsoever. This fountain is by Madness64. I'll link his channel. He makes great fountains. They're really good. I think he has 3 videos on fountains. So I suggest you go to him and not me for fountains, because this is just really good. You see it starts from the top, and then it goes in, and then it comes back out. So yeah, he talks more about it. He shows a build tutorial and everything. So go watch his video, and you'll see this amazing fountain come to life. So yeah, go to the description below. If I forget to put it in, please remind me. But it is Madness64. That is his YouTube channel name, if I forget. And finally, the walls. Over here you could see this is just a larger city wall. Here's the city, and this is a good example. It's large. You could go for those smaller versions, which I've showed in the past Building 101 video, but here's just a nice little example. So it definitely covers you from the outside world, so there would have to be some kind of big gate that people would have to go through, so that's something you would have to do. I believe those were like that. But yeah, that's today's Building 101 video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, helps me out a ton. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more Building 101 videos. The new Vortex server should be coming out soon. And comment down below on things I should add for part 2 of this video, because I believe I can add street lamps. Definitely, I guess I could talk more about path designs if people really want me to, or if they're sick of me talking about that, and much more stuff. So if you guys have anything in mind, just put it down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to do it. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.